freeze position. I always like to ride on the right side. I don't care whatever side you like to ride on. I like to ride on the right. So I'm going to catch this wrist. Again, the cross wrist. I catch the wrist. If he sets up, this is cross wrist. All right, Dad went over this already. Just make sure we're going for the same thing, the cross wrist here. My left hand has his right wrist, and I'm putting it down here by his left hip. I've got the cross wrist. From here, this left hand, for this technique, I'm going to show you guys the Easton tilt. My left hand will stay on that wrist the entire move. My right hand will stay right in the crease of the elbow for the entire move as well. My hands won't move, all right? I might take my right hand off the points and stuff, but if I'm hitting this in a match, my hands stay right here for the entire move. But anyways, how I get the cross wrist, usually I tight waist chop. He goes down, I catch the cross wrist, and he builds back up. So I start in referee's position, I tight waist that chop, I break him down, I catch the wrist, he builds back up, and I've got him in this position. Once I'm here, I like it to be his knee, my knee, his knee, my knee. My left knee is splitting the legs here. I like that. From here, the right hand stays on the elbow. I see a lot of people try to grab the elbow. I don't want to come in on the inside of the elbow here. All I'm doing is making a claw with my hands and grabbing the elbow just like this, just right in the crease of the elbow. From here, I'm going to pull with my left and push with my right. I have to open up space for my elbow and my head to lead the way. So I'm going to pull with my left hand and push with my right and get here. Notice how there's some space here now. Right here, his elbow's in the way. I can't tuck my head, I can't tuck my elbow in there. So I pull with my left and push my right. I get his hand extended. I have space now. Once I'm here, I'm going to tuck my elbow in deep, and my tricep is going to go to his thigh. I'm going to tuck my right elbow in deep, and my tricep goes to his thigh. And then my head tucks and my head falls. The key that I see everyone messing up on is their left leg here. For the other people around the other side, it's going to be the right leg. My left leg is going to plant, and my knee is going to stop his momentum in his hip. So from here, I pull up my left, I push my right, I tuck in my elbow. My right tricep is on the thigh. Then I tuck my head. Now I'm going to roll across my back, and I'm going to stop him midway. I'm going to get his hips and my hips. I'm going to get him in this position we call a saddle. So as I go to roll, before he starts rolling, I'm going to roll first. Watch this left foot. This left foot's crucial. This left foot's going to plant, and my left knee is going to stop his momentum. I start to roll, my left foot plants, and my left knee stops his momentum on his hip. That's crucial. Without that left knee stopping his momentum, he's going to keep right on rolling. Put his leg down for just a second. My right elbow and my right knee are going to touch. My right elbow and right knee touch over top of his leg. That's going to help lock up his hip. Right elbow, right knee touch. My right hand is still on the elbow. This is the position I'm looking for. Usually this foot catches this leg just like this. Both knees are facing the ceiling. Right elbow and right knee are touching. Both hands are controlling this one arm. I'm getting my back points. Usually once I get my back points, I take out this kickstand and let him roll back up after my back points. So again, once I get the cross wrist here, I'm pulling with my left, I'm pushing with my right. Pull with my left, push with my right. That opens up space for my elbow and my head to lead the way. I have to tuck my tricep deep on his thigh. My tricep goes to the thigh, and then I tuck the head. And then I'm rolling. Again, it's crucial. Wherever this hip is going, my left knee is going to find it, all right? My left knee is anticipating where his hip is going to land. My left foot plants in the mat, my left knee will stop his momentum. So as I go to roll, I'm going to post this left foot. I post my left foot, and my left knee stops his hip. Notice how I'm kind of facing this wall, and he's facing that wall. I see way too many people in like this. Their hips are way off, and they don't get the kickstand, and he's like laying to the side of them like this. This is not it. We're laying the same way here. I got to get my hips turned to the side, with this knee catching that hip. Both knees facing the ceiling, elbow and knee are touching. So, what I see a lot of people mess up on, other than not posting that, other than not catching him with my knee. When I'm in here, they don't tuck their head and their elbow and roll at an angle. They try to stay right behind him like this, and they try to roll, and I'm never going to get him in the saddle. They try to roll just like that, and we're just going to keep right on rolling through. I have to roll first. I have to tuck that elbow, tuck my head, and I'm rolling first. And again, I'm tracking him with my knee. So I've got the elbow, I've got the wrist. From here, pull my left, push my right, tuck in that elbow, tuck in the head. I'm gonna roll, and again, I can't stress it enough. I have to post that knee and post that foot to catch that hip. As I'm rolling, I catch his hip. If I don't catch his hip with that foot, with this knee, if this knee isn't up in his hip, if it's down, then you're just gonna keep right on rolling and go, and I'm not gonna get you back hands. Also, why I have to touch my right elbow and my right knee? Why I have to touch this? It's about this locks his hip out. If I'm not touching this, you can high leg that leg out and get out right like that. So both knees have to face the ceiling. Right elbow and right knee have to touch to lock that hip out. One more time, we'll start hitting them. Anybody seen Spencer Lee wrestle? Everybody here should know Spencer Lee. He's a stud, wrestled at Iowa, 3-time national champ. Had a really good run at almost being a 4-time national champ. But anyways, if you've ever seen him wrestle in high school and college, in folk style wrestling, if you've ever seen Spencer Lee wrestle, I guarantee you've seen him hit this move. He's a freak with this move. That's who we picked up most of this series off of. I'm going to show a move. Hopefully we have time to get to it. It will be one of the last moves I show. We call it the Spencer Lee because I'm going to pick up the foot. It's going to be a version of this, but we call it a Spencer Lee. And we picked it up when he was in 8th grade. All right, we're picking up technique off in 8th grade, but he was a freak. So anyways, if you guys have seen Spencer Lee wrestle, you guys have probably seen this move already. But anyways, pull on the left, push my right, tuck my elbow in deep, tuck my head in, and then I'm rolling. My left knee catches the hip, right elbow, right knee touch. I'm right here getting my back points. Once I get my back points, I rarely get a fall. I'll take out this kickstand, let him roll back up, and keep riding. So again, the Easton tilt. Let's see him. 1, 2.